2019, if you can believe it, is coming to a close now, and the new year is a time to reset our lives with resolutions, new activities, or maybe just rewarding yourself for having a great 2019. Ballroom dancing can provide that activity that changes your life for the better. Wayne and Marie Corso, the owners of Fred Astaire Dance Studio Tucson, are joining us now. I love it when you guys are here because it just gives you that spark and adrenaline, and also just gets that serotonin pumping through your head. And if you've never tried dancing before, personally, I think that would do that for everybody.
You bet.
So, and that's one of the great things about this activity, right? What are some of the others?
Well, it's when you're comparing it to things like, say, your prime activity that you're using for exercise. It's more than cardio. It's an integrated activity. I mean, it works on your strength, on your balance, flexibility, agility. It's really an athletic comparison. So. You know, and the other thing about it is a lot of people do like a personal coach. Imagine your dance teacher, say a single, if you were to go for
right, because you can do the
for
solo
lessons,
right?
You'd be having your personal trainer dancing with them every time you had a lesson. So it's very personal and
well, and it's very encouraging too, because you're having fun at the same time, and you keep learning, and then you get proud of yourself and you want to do more, but you don't have somebody sitting there counting reps every time.
Yeah, and you have a partner, and you're pushing each other.
Right, because who looks forward to going to the gym every day? How does this compare to other activities? I mean, there is the social aspect of it, which I love.
Yeah, and the mental aspect as well, and we've talked about that before. But when you look at, say, purely calorie burn, even recreational dancing burns, say, 300 to 600 calories an hour. So that's comparable to a lot of swimming, biking, hiking, tennis, those sorts of things. But when you bring it to a competitive level, then you're looking at, say, maybe 800 to 900 calories an hour, which brings it way up, comparable to any competitive sport.
And you're not thinking you're working out, right? You know, you're not looking at the clock hoping that it's over. It's like, okay, I've got an hour and now I've got like 10 minutes left. I mean, this is something you get lost in.
Yeah. That's exactly right, Heather. And you know what? We look at it as people go and do their exercise or go to the gym, and then they come home and do something they really want to do. Well, this is it. You go there, you really want to do it, and you get your exercise at the same time.
And you guys have been doing this for 5 years, helping so many people in Tucson, and it's your anniversary. And you know, it is life-changing for a lot of people. And it is good for your cognitive skills. You know, we were talking about dementia and getting older, and how dancing has been proven to help with that and help prevent that. I love watching the video here. So you must get emotional responses from people, and maybe what you've done for their relationship.
Yeah, dancing is very emotional. It's all about how you feel. And that's the thing, that's one of the biggest benefits of what we're talking about today, is that you could get those benefits right away. As soon as you start dancing, you could start feeling your balance is better, your weight transfer is better, you're standing straighter, your back is straighter, and then you're making connections. You're making connections with your partner, you're making connections with your teacher.
How many times do you hear from men, I don't know what to buy her for Christmas?
Yeah, we just had that conversation.
Women are so much easier to buy for than men, but this is the perfect present to get your spouse or your loved one, either one, whether it's a man or a woman. And that's how you guys ended up doing this, right? From the very beginning.
And I bought it for her, but it was for me. So you could buy a gift for yourself and camouflage it as a gift for her too. So,
those are the best kind of presents, because you see the relationship and the bond that maybe they weren't able to connect on that level before.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You feel the same way?
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah.
So, and you have a professional instructor. I always have to talk about him because they've gone to Las Vegas, they traveled all over the country, and you can enjoy this and then maybe take it to the next level. You don't have to be getting into this thinking, I want to be a professional competitive dancer.
Nobody comes into the studio thinking that. No one.
Right.
But if you want to bring it to that level, you certainly can. But and you'll get more out of it physically and mentally. But lots of people decide not to compete. But it's just such a great activity for a couple to share.
Right, because a lot of people come in and say, I need to dance for a wedding or my daughter's wedding or something. And they're so intimidated because some people I know, they've been told they were bad dancers from the beginning, and then that's it. They never want to do it again. But you start off, you hear that a lot.
So tough, and then you have to start building confidence right from scratch, and it's so difficult sometimes.
But then it's rewarding and they end up loving it.
Right. We have many people that came in that way, wedding couples, parents that came in. They said they don't want to look stupid on the dance floor, and they came in and they've stayed.
And then
lot
you
of the
smile through
mistakes
dancing. I've never
get
seen
on with
anybody
us.
dance and not smile. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes,
Happy
thank you.
New Year.
Thank you for having us.
Right now, new students can get a free introductory lesson in the month of January. That includes 5 dances and 5 lessons in 5 days. For more information, you can go to fredastaire.com/Tucson, or you can call them at 520-300-5490.